Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of The Outer Worlds. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we talk to Catherine Mallon, the boss, I think, of Sublight here in Monarch, specifically in Fallbrook, which is where we are, and yeah. I'm the fixer for your Sublight problem.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Right, the Alta Vitae stuff that Lilia mentioned.
So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Define safe.
Meaning safe for me and my crew, seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
Remind me what Alta Vitae gas is exactly?
Do I look like one of them egghead science types? All I know is that labs use it to create plants and livestock out of local species. But it's a controlled commodity, available only to the board, so it is of high value on the dark market.
Huh. I can get it done.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
I may have done all. I'll find a way around the Mantisaurs.
Clever. That's why Lilia's paying you, I take it. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills, or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's a good thing we have an engineer. Parvati will handle it.
Load vapors into a liquid propellant tank? I think I know how to do that. No, I can do that. I think. Yes. Mostly? Definitely.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
I might be interested.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
I get the feeling this is going to involve murder and mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid fucker who's gonna get it for me.
What specifically do you want me to do?
Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details, so long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do.
Say I just kill Clive?
Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end.
And what if I decided to sabotage the factory instead?
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery.
Sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
I'm sure you won't, and I'm sure the fact that we didn't have an option to say no to that quest is because the real option comes later. And we must be shown those options later on. Another one of these. Whoa, right. Yeah, that works.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
Yeah, object permanence and all that. Let's talk about something else.
Sure.
So, I'd like a room?
I take it you don't have a reservation. No matter. I keep a suite of VIP rooms for visitors of your, let's call it, a certain means. The VIP rooms charge by the night. But for you, I'll make it a one-time fee. Got a feeling you'll make me a fine investment.
No deal.
Too steep for your blood?
You didn't...
That's a damn shame.
Did she say the number? I can come back later. I know the number that I was gonna give her otherwise, 255, but I don't think she actually said the number. Which is funny. Using my dialogue lines to tell me things that the characters don't say.
Catherine's
It's not
great,
the first
ain't she?
game to do that.
She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you don't mind being in her debt.
You know how there's folk who are all crusty outside, but warm and squishy inside? I'm pretty sure she's crust all the way through.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she is, Parvati. Crust all the way through. I love it. Oh, that was Nyoka saying, talking about,
Always imagine
forgot her name already.
Cleaner?
What do we have over here? Nothing.
Fancy.
No, we have some things.
Stock.
Bunch of food. A lot of it.
That's because you got a terrible tell. Whenever you're lying.
Terrible tell. Whenever you're lying, your right eye twitches like mad. That is unfortunately never a thing that happens to real people. It's only in movies. The tells. No, it's not quite like that. It's just not as easy as you make it seem. Another vending machine, and that's about that. Okay, moving on then. Further into Fallbrook. And I see you. It's all gonna be stealables. Of course. Requires Fallbrook domicile key to unlock. Wait a minute. Is that what we're talking about here? If it's gonna be a house and not a room, I should have guessed.
I don't think I like Miss Catherine. Not just on account of the swearing, though she swears awful much.
She's fine. Well, so long as you ain't on her bad side. Then she's liable to drown you in the waterfall.
I think it's because we were inside and the volume changes. Excuse me.
How's Clive?
That's not how you
I
skip
do
the
hope-
dialogue. That's space that you skip the dialogue. And I'd like a room, and then 250.
Marvelous. Do take care of the place. Maid service won't clean after a murder.
Sounds good. So I lost 255 bits, which is nothing. And I gained, I assume, the key for this place. Oh yeah. Welcome to our new home. And it's got a workbench and things for me. Good things for me? Sure. Workbench. Yeah. So it pays for itself, I suppose. Hopefully. Maybe. It's not. That's not the reason why I bought it, though. I bought it because I didn't know what was in here. And now I do. Now you do, too. Enclosed padded helmet. That's bad. Break down. Hold F. That's the one. Automatic pistol. Short. Yeah. It's basically, I think this is more for hardcore mode or whatever that other mode is, where you cannot, where you can only sleep in your ship. Because of course, that's a bit of a problem if you can only sleep in your ship. But if you have a house over here, then I suppose maybe there's a an exception for that. It'd make sense anyway if there was. A lot of ammo. Mostly just ammo crates all over the place. Which is a little bit weird. So that's how you get in. Is that the Borst place? Or I thought he was outside. Yeah, Sublight ID cartridge. Unfortunately, all stealable. Thug kit. You're not looking. Right? Yeah. It's a little bit weird, but... Huh. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Not having a feedback, not having the game tell you explicitly whether you're being detected or not, is a little bit disorienting, and it doesn't really let me sneak all that well. Reginald Cheney, what are you doing back here?
Mind your own business, friend.
Well, I guess it's only that's a fair enough response. Well, I'll remember you when if I need to come back for you in any way, which might very well be the case later on. And that's the waterfalls that we just heard about as well. Fallbrook. Well, I guess that's where the name comes from, maybe, potentially. What is that? Oh, it's a mushroom. Oh! Yep. Okay. Why is there a mine over here? What a cool effect. What a cool effect. That hurt me. It is a treasure behind the waterfall. For bypass shunts, thank you. The vermin. Silver tongue kit. It's good enough. Anti-riot gear. Vented Mark III helmet. I don't actually know if that's good. Plasma launcher. Some stuff, at least. Well, it's mine, so it is good. Okay, put the weapons back. And let's not...
Feeling like the civilized type, the waterfall's a good spot to wash your clothes.
Is it? Sulfuric acid would wash the clothes away, most likely. Unless it isn't. Which I would assume it isn't, actually, in fact, but... Everything is made of sulfur, so... Please do excuse me for thinking that. There's some birds. Sublight thugs in here. Nothing going on. I did get a little bit lost, by the way. I know I explored that already, but I don't know if I'm missing... Yeah, I am missing people. Hayes' grave. That's... Yeah, and I'm missing that door. Hi.
Can I help you? Don't think we've spoken before. I would remember. You look, well, I wouldn't forget what you're wearing, no.
Why would we have spoken before?
Most of the freshies spend their first night in the saloon. Fresh to Fallbrook, I mean. Me? I've been here going on 3 days now. I'm real friendly. Figure I've talked up everyone in town by now. But not you yet.
Sounds like it's your lucky day.
Every day I've been here has been my lucky day. Never won so much in my whole life. Aside from a close call during my wilderness hike, it's been a grand adventure. I'm dreadful blessed that Captain Criley hired me onto the crew.
Which crew?
You wouldn't have heard of them. They're just a small pot of smugglers. Kept getting their spoils stolen when they went to fence them. So they hired on a merc. They didn't mind my being so talkative, or them being my first protection gig. Captain Criley, he does ask me to shut it sometimes. In fact, I probably shouldn't be flapping my gums about his crew at all.
Any survival tips?
Captain warned us to take care around Devil's Peak. The bigger beasties tend to roam the slopes there. Mid-morning, I thought I'd try Fallbrook's self-guided wilderness hike, the one that leads up around the mountain. Safe enough, else they wouldn't advertise, right? Wrong. Scarcely made it back in one piece.
I am looking for Devil's Peak.
Look for the horns and you can't miss it. Even I saw them when we flew overhead.
Horns?
Massive curved stone peaks, if you want to get technical. They're a part of the mountain terrain.
How'd you end up in Fallbrook anyway?
Well, Captain Crowley wanted to take a pit stop. I'm the hired security, see? They pay me to guard the cargo, but right now the hull's empty. It's my first shore leave with the crew, and my maiden voyage before that. I can tell you it's been a real hoot.
Well, I wish you good luck.
Right then. Very well.
Yeah. Don't go anywhere. I'm not really sure why I'm saying don't go anywhere, though, but that is the exit line there. So where does this go? Is it a different area? It is not. Sprat Kings. Nelson's Sprat carriers run their sensitive routes through Sublight's shipping tunnels. It's the last place the Sprats were seen before they went missing. Right, this mission. Well, there's literally Sprats in here. No, that's not Sprats. I wish it were. They were. I think it'll be okay, though. Some mushrooms.
Thank you.
Good, good, good. I don't see... Hey, are you? There you are.
That's the last of them.
I think we did a good job. I'm not really sure how or why. Or rather, the why I know, but... didn't follow it quite close once there's so much... Oh. I always figured they were talking... Nelson was talking about people, not literal sprats, little animals. There's sublight thugs in here. Well, I guess I should have known better. Nelson Mason's drugs. They're in the little animals. Oh, this is stealable? It isn't. It isn't. It isn't stealable. There they are. Protective clothing with safety. And I can't tell if it is good or not. Okay. More people. Any other animal? Leather helm with goggles. For extra medical. Of course. You got the goggles. I don't think... Is that the last one? It is not. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Because you see, I didn't see any other ones. In fact, I didn't see too many of them at all. Unless we were supposed to find some up here. I don't think so. And we looted the... Okay, well, let's look at the quests. Collect Nelson's drugs from the Sprat carriers by any means necessary. Oh. Thank you, quest marker. You're very kind. And we got a bunch of experience. Report back to Nelson. Yes. Oh, that was... Oh, man, that's such a lovely... That is such a lovely... Look at that, man. Just... Holy crap. It's nighttime. That might be... Oh. Yep. That's why it's different. That's why it feels different. Great stuff. Great stuff. Anyway, we'll go back to Nelson later. We don't need to worry too much about that for the moment. I think there's only one exit from town. And of course there's still more stuff for us to see. We got some machines. More doors. CST chops. Another ID. Nobody's here. Might as well take the Adreno and the weapon parts. Or armor parts as well. Nothing. Nothing amazing. And nobody to talk to. There's this thing. What do we have? Inferno Scythe, a light machine gun. A lot of money. That actually is quite good. There's a lot of people around though, so I'm not gonna bother with that. We have another workbench. Very important to find them because they give experience. Even though you're not gonna use them most of the time. There's so many of them. And you can just teleport to most of them anyway. Excuse me, I believe this is not where we're supposed to go, so let me go there first. There wasn't a way to get back here. From there, it's blocked. Yeah. I think we're in for... Hi, you teleporting little jerks. I was gonna say I think we're in for a little bit of a secret. Unfortunately, that isn't the case. This is a total dead end, and it doesn't have any treasure for us. That is really weird. But not the first time this particular area has stuff like this. I really do feel that the levels were designed by just different teams altogether. And, you know, maybe the concept art comes from Boyarski. In fact, a lot of this is very Boyarskian. Like, yeah. A lot of the whole game is Boyarski, but still. What do we have here? Status operational. Insert captain's identification cartridge to initiate remote landing. Wait, I can bring my ship down here? Designated captain, Alex Hawthorne. The unreliable. Landing. Huh. Well, that fixed a lot of issues. Well, fixed one issue. We have shipping manifests over here. Fallbrook shipping and receiving. Authorized users, please enter your authorization code. Everyone else, if I catch you using this thing, I'm going to tie steel to your feet and throw you in a sulfur pool from Catherine. Lovely. Let's access the shipping manifests over here. We have outgoing anti-Cleo perishables. Nothing that stands out for the moment. We have incoming Spacer's Choice perishables. And again, nothing that stands out. Purchase requests, a bunch of numbers. Department of Agriculture. Costs a lot of money. Supplies delivery. And just a bunch of food. Huh. Okay, now we have our ship. The idea now is that I can get Max to join me, which I am not going to do. At least not immediately. Because we have places to... be. Well, let's see. So, we can just fast travel here. I wonder if I can fast travel from here. Oh, look at that! Yep, I can fast travel anywhere. Fantastic. Oh, I needed to go to Nelson, didn't I? Nah, I don't think so. And we'll do it later. We can... Fast travel just makes playing any game with fast travel all about just whatever you want to do rather than planning. No planning necessary. Lenora, did we...
Hello again.
Did we do all the...
You want to buy something?
No, I don't think so.
What job did the board assign you when you came of age? Bet it was something real neat, like professional flexing.
Wilderness patrol. Plenty of folk traveling on foot out there, even back when there were roads. I protected them from raps and the like.
Oh gosh. And here I was jawing about how I was watching your back. I'm probably more like to get in your way.
Everyone needs someone watching after them. Even me. Even if I ain't keen to admit it sometimes.
Professional flexing. Oh, Parvati. Anyway, we have many places to go to. Specifically, we need to go over there because that's what we've been doing. And we're doing that for Nyoka. She wants to visit Hayes' grave. And I was trying and being relatively successful. Oof.
They'll never see us.
I was trying to... This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad.
Here we go.
That's right. That didn't work very well. Okay. It's gonna be fine, don't worry about it. I think. This might not be a good weapon. Might not be a good weapon for the flies. But it worked. Mantiqueen didn't even have anything, apart from the experience, mind you. And the fact that now I can tell everybody that I have been up here. Which, it really doesn't matter, but it's more important that I know there's nothing up here. A Mantisaur soldier. What? And where are we right now? We're just going up there? This does not feel safe. This does not feel safe, and we're out of time for the day, so we're gonna need to go into the unsafe next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been The Outer Worlds. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.